Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing what are they secretly going to tell you for all of my Aries out there. So let's get after it. Okay, here we go. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. What is he going to tell all of my Aries out there? What is he going to tell all of my Aries out there? Show me the cards. That feels good. Okay. Interesting. So, here we go. First up, we have the Star card. Star card representing a sense of hope, a sense of renewal here. I get the sense this is a person that you are already with here. And they're trying to kind of keep things moving along here. So, like I said, first up we got the Star card representing a sense of renewal, hope, a replenishment, if you will. And so, along with that, we also have here, we have the Six of Wands, representing a situation which this person is looking for a recognized victory. Like I said before, I feel like this is an individual where they're just trying to keep things moving, trying to keep things interesting, in other words. And what they secretly want to tell you is they think that things are kind of slipping a little bit, like things are kind of beginning to kind of level out. In other words, the spark is beginning to fade here, and they're looking for a recognized victory. So they want to be able to show outward aspects of affection, if you will. Holding hands in public, meeting friends and family, socializing together, going out to dinner a lot more together, things like that. That they're trying to do here, you got the Two of Pentacles also, representing this person's trying to have an equal balance here, equal parts balance. So they're trying to balance the personal life with also with the work situation in a minute, and you'll be able to see that here with the Three of Pentacles here, representing this is either a person that you work with, from work. So there's some kind of work dynamic here as well. So they're trying to balance the both of them out with the work and a personal situation. Okay. Now there is this sense here that we're at a crossroads here with the Two of Swords. We're at a crossroads here. Okay. And this crossroads is, as I said before, there's this sense that things aren't as spicy, as they used to be. And there's just this feeling like, you're beginning to lose interest or things are becoming mundane. In other words, there is a fear here with the Nine of Swords here. There's definitely a huge fear here that, oh no, this thing's slipping away. And so there's this sense of anxiety, if you will, that this person's dealing with here. And finally here, we have the Ten of Wands, representing this person wants to, in the worst way, remove this burden from their chest. In other words, they just kind of want this thing to go away, and they want things to return to the way they were before. Okay, during the honeymoon period, so to speak. So, with that being said, let's see what are the potential blockages that you guys may be dealing with here. What are the potential blockages you guys may be dealing with here? What are the potential blockages you guys may be dealing with here? What are the potential blockages that you guys may be dealing with? One more shuffle here. What are the potential blockages you guys may be dealing with? Cards you can see. Cards you can see. Some cards. Here you go. Ooh. Okay. That makes perfect sense. So, the potential blockages here. Okay? Wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups. So, in other words, what is the blockage for this particular situation from you guys, keeping you guys from having the perfect union, so to speak, is this sense here of, hey, having that wish fulfillment, having their wishes fulfilled, everything quote unquote being okay. Also, the Empress. The Empress card here represents a sense of material abundance, happiness, but also represents fertility. And so somewhere along the line, you may have or may not have discussed possibly starting a family in the future. And that's that may be somewhat of an issue here. If things kind of go south, of course, then there's no possible. So the aspect of having the children starting a family is an issue. Excuse me if I'm hoarse, guys. Also, here we have a blockage as the Six of Wands. Six of Wands representing a situation which, again, obviously, as I spoke previously, recognize victory here. Spending more time together, being able to nurture each other more. Outward shows of affection, holding hands together, that sort of thing. That's all becoming problematic here. Also, we have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups representing, one being swept off their feet. Whining, dining, the dominating, daring, dashing energy, if you will. Again, gotta go back to the question: what's the blockage? The blockage is the fact that, hey, all of that, finesse and having a good time out together and such, so forth, so on. It's pretty much things have come to a standstill. Also, we have the Emperor card here. Emperor card representing someone needs to assert themselves and take control of the situation, which is control in this aspect would mean address the issue. And I mean address it straight up. And so whatever, if your significant other has an issue with you, they're not really talking about it. You're having an issue with them, obviously, and you're not addressing it either. So no one's saying anything. So no one's taking charge and really asserting themselves and really bringing this to the forefront, if you will. And finally, we got the Eight of Wands here. That represents there's a great deal of energy and communication being put into a situation, and so there's two things here that I feel with this particular situation. A lot of the energy and communication is being put out there. Either A, a lot of energy and communication being talked about is more of a you're kind of talking around the issue. You're kind of talking at each other. A lot of energy's been put out there, but no one's really saying anything. And or this is a situation where there is just a complete lack of communication. Again, lack of communication of the issue. So either there's a lot of talking being done, but nothing's being said about the situation. And or a lot of communication isn't being done at all about anything. Okay, so either way, it's not being addressed. So that definitely has to be worked on. So before I shut this thing down, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? Okay. So, there's definitely a situation here where preservation is definitely an issue here, and someone is trying to preserve some sense of normalcy here, all right, some sense of hope, a rebirth, if you will, because there's a lot of dead energy, black energy surrounding the outskirts of the situation. Also, Spirit saying, hey, moderate yourself. Just in other words, try to keep things balanced. Don't lose it just yet. Just try to keep a sense of balance. Okay. And also, we have Surface here. Surface card representing. There's a whole lot of, to me, it seems like people pretending that they're not who they say they are, or acting in a certain way that's not exactly. Give you an example. I always use the examples. There's the face people say to be nefarious, and there's the face someone shows you because, they're the sense of pretending to be someone. Then once you get to know who they are, then things are cool. In this particular situation, this seems to be more or less a situation in which it's kind of like I love you. You love me? Yeah, I love you. I love you too. It's like there's no real heart there. There's no real substance there. And it's like, yo, does this person really care about me? So there's this feeling that there's just a facade being put on. And that's what you guys need to address. All right? So that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down. A little housekeeping real quick. All right, so I did not forget about the video I was supposed to be doing like 2 weeks ago at this point, letting you guys know the direction of the channel. I assure you that's going to be dropped. My daughter, that's my lifesaver when it comes to all things technical, she's relocating out of state. I mean, like far out of state, into a different state. So there's that issue there. So, she's in the process of doing that. So I need her to kind of edit it up, get it all nice and squared up. I'm not going to produce junk for you guys. Also, starting in February, I will just say this, that I'm going to be dropping more often here. It's not going to be kind of like, scatter shot. I'm getting more organized on the schedule here. And I'm adding a new spread also. So just to let you guys know what's going on with that. So just kind of keeping you guys in the loop here. Okay, so things are still moving forward. Haven't forgotten. Just life's happening. All right, so that's what's happening. So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. This is a general love reading. It may not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, that is fine. Just take those parts of this reading that do, if any, and disregard the rest. Also, if you haven't already, please like, please share, and absolutely subscribe. It really helps the channel, but more importantly, it helps the algorithm really pick up on this and kind of push this out there to other people that may be interested in this style of tarot reading, okay? It's more of a conversational style that I have anyway. So this kind of really helps push it out there. And I really appreciate it in advance. My name is Adonis. I love you guys, and I will absolutely, positively see you next time. Bye-bye.